What's up everyone, this is Asadullah Chaudhary, and in today's lesson I'll show you how you can make a web page with collapsing header and animated images. So I'll be using HTML5, CSS3 and JavaScript. So let me show you the end product. Here's an example that I made a long time back for one of my Facebook group member, and if I scroll down, the header will be collapsed, and here's the animation part. So this is what exactly I'm gonna make today. Okay, so time to open up my text editor. So the first file, which is gonna be my CSS file, index.html, sorry, the HTML file, and the next file is going to be my CSS file, style.css. So the third file, which is going to be my JavaScript file, I would put that file inside the JS directory. HTML, and the code is ready. Meta char set UTF-8. This is character encoding. Collapsing header and animated images tutorial. Link public CSS style.css. Script source public JS script.js. Okay, so the first element is the div tag, which is the wrapper, and right inside the wrapper, this time it's going to be the header. The next tag is going to be my banner. Banner will be containing some heading tags, h1. The text would be animation unleashed. Animation unleashed. Next line is going to be another heading tag, and this time it will be HTML5, CSS3 and JavaScript. The third line would be another heading tag, and it's my name. So right after the banner tag, I would put another div tag, and the ID would be content. So the content will be a container that will be containing my images. Public images mobile.png. Alt. This time it would be monitor. The third image would be tab, and the ID would be mobile. ID would be monitor. ID would be tab. Perfect. Right click, open in browser, copy. I would like to open up my Mozilla Firefox. I'm gonna go back just to put some text inside my CSS file just to make it appear, in developer tools. Refresh, right click, inspect elements, style editor. So here's my style sheet. So first I have to reset everything. The first rule is gonna be the reset rule, which is padding 0, margin 0. Time to target the header. HEIGHT 100 pixels. I have to go to the Photoshop and pick this color. Here's the color code. I have to go back and background hash the color. Font family should be Arial. Font size 50 pixels, not 50 but 40. 40 will look better. Okay. White color. Text align center. Line height is going to be 2.3. 2.3. So we're done with the header. So now it's time to target the banner. Background is gonna be this color. This one, copy, hash followed by the color code. Height is going to be 400 pixels. The header is supposed to be fixed top header, so position, I should go to the next line, position fixed, width width is going to be 100 pixels, 100%, and Z index is going to be 20. The banner will also be fixed, and position fixed, width 100%, and top 100 pixels. The font color would be white. Font size would be 50 pixels, and text align center, and I should target banner, and then asterisk. The banner, this is immediate child selector, and this is asterisk. The asterisk means select all the immediate child selector, which are heading 1, heading 2 and heading 3. I don't wanna specify the heading 1, 2, 3 over here just to save the time. Margin top is going to be 30 pixels. Perfect. And the Z index for banner is going to be 10. So now it's time to target the content container, content border solid red, top 500 pixels, position relative, good, height 1000 pixels. I think I should add up some padding top to this content container. There should be some margin at the top to these images, so that's what I'm gonna do now. Padding top is 200 pixels. And the background color is going to be #FFF, which is white, and Z index, which is 15. Okay, so if I scroll down, you can see the banner is gonna hide, and there we are. So now it's time to take care of the animation part. So I'm gonna go back and I'm gonna target all of my images. Mobile, position absolute, left 0, monitor, position relative, and it's time to target the tab. Position absolute right 0. Perfect. Okay, I should remove this border now because it's not required anymore. Removed, and the Z index for mobile should be a bigger number, Z index 15, and the same number for the tablet, because after the animation the images will be overlapped. There is just one issue. I have to put all of my images at the same level, so I have to take care of the bottom margin actually. So this is what I'm talking about. Images should be at the same base level. I mean this one. So I have to target the mobile, and top is gonna be 370 pixels and 270 pixels for tablet, 285 pixels for tablet. Perfect. So now I would like to put this monitor in the center of the page, and I should increase its size as well. For this I'm gonna go back, and height is gonna be 500 pixels, and 500 looks perfect. So it's time to go back to start writing the JavaScript code. I'm going to declare a couple of variables. So the first variable would be mobile document.get element by id, and id is going to be mobile. Var monitor document.get element by id, and the id is going to be monitor. Var tab dot get element by id. This time I'm going to target the tab. So now it's time to put this monitor in the center of the page using JavaScript. So I have to do some calculations, so it will stay in the center of the page. Okay, position window dot width minus monitor dot width divided by 2, and monitor dot style dot left equals to position whatever pixels. If I go back and if I refresh the page, it's not working. I guess something went wrong. Monitor element document dot get element by id. Width, it's not window dot width, it should be screen width. Refresh, and there it is. So now the monitor has been in the center of the page, and now it's time to take care of the tab as well as for this mobile phone. I think I should put tab and mobile phone put down a little further. For this it should be 470 pixels. 470 pixels looks perfect, and this would be 385 pixels. So how many pixels from the left I have to go to towards right side? So the left is gonna be 300 pixels. Yeah, 300 looks fine. I'll go away 300 pixels from the left. I needed this measurement. Okay, so I'll be using the transition property for this, the mouse, and transition would be 2s, and left, I will apply this transition property to this left property. I'm gonna bind this transition property to this left property. Paste, and the prefix is gonna be Opera. Another prefix, this time it would be WebKit, and the last line is gonna be the standard syntax. Copy and I would paste this code in the tab part, because tab is also supposed to change its position towards the monitor. So this time I have to, instead of left, I have to use the right property, right and right. So now I have to check how many pixels from the right side I have to shift towards the left. So it would be right 200 pixels or 250 pixels. I think 250 looks fine. 250 looks fine. 300 pixels for this mobile phone and 250 pixels for this tab. So let's go back to the JavaScript file. I'm going to declare a function, and it's scroll if window dot page y offset is greater than 700 pixels or 500 pixels, not 700. So what's gonna happen? The animation will be happened. So all I have to do is to write mobile dot style dot left equals to 300 pixels. It's a string. It shouldn't be written this way. Tab dot style dot right equals to 250 pixels. Dot add event listener, and the event is gonna be scroll, init scroll. Whenever I'll scroll, this function will be called each time, and this animation will be happened. If I go back, if I refresh the browser, if I scroll down, there's the animation. So it looks cool. Okay, so now it's time to target the header, and for this var header equals to document dot get element by id. Header, and the header's height would be dot style dot height would be 60 pixels, and header dot style dot font size would be 25 pixels. And in the else part, I have to rewrite these lines once again. Copy and paste. So if the scroll number, what should I call it? It's a scroll number. If the scroll number is less than 500 pixels, the header size would be 100 pixels and its font size would be 40 pixels, which is the default value. So now I'm going to go back. I'm going to refresh the page. So let's try this. If I scroll down, here's the animation part. As you can see, the header is not smooth. It's not smoothly animating. So for this I have to go back to the style sheet and I have to paste these lines, the transition lines, in the header part. And instead of left, this time it's gonna be height. Save. Now let's go back and let's try. Scroll down. I have to apply this transition property to the font size as well. Font size. Perfect. I think I should reduce the speed of this header animation. It should be 1. Save. Let's go back and let's try this one more time. Scroll down. Alright, perfect. Should be 0.3. Refresh. Let's try this one more time. Scroll down. Perfect. I think I should make it a little more smoother. The timing is not perfect. Let's try this once again. Scroll down. How about 0.3? Scroll down. I guess not 0.3, but it should be 0.2. The 0.2 will be perfect. Now if I scroll down, so the header has been collapsed and there's the animation. You can either do one more thing. As soon as if I scroll up, so these tab and mobile phone could go back to their normal position. What I mean to say is you can do this. Mobile tab, copy, paste, and 0 and 0. Now if I refresh the page, if I scroll down, there it is. If I scroll up, if I scroll down, there's the animation. Alright, so this is it for today, and I hope you like this video lesson, and if you get stuck anywhere you can come to me. Alright then, take care, bye bye.